St. Joseph's warm-up. That's an excellent young team, too. Parowan, of course, the elite coming out of Region 18 and should be the favorite here on paper. Starting lineups now for the team. Number three, Savion Armstrong. Also number 5, Cameron Krzyzewski. Number 15 is Stockton Buckway. 25, Harry Chen, and number 50, Gavin Anderson. Those are your starters for St. Joseph's Academy. Now for the Parowan Rams, they'll be starting number 3, Max Topham, number 1, Nicholas Goodman, number 11, Levi Saylor, number 15, Crew Stubbs, and the lone senior, Porter Wood, number 44. And he is a load. Porter Wood is a tremendous basketball player, can score inside or outside, anywhere he wants to. Also alongside, we have Brad James doing the statistics for us. I'm just amazed at the young man. I don't like computers myself, but this young man is doing 15 different windows at one time and keeping the stats as he goes along. So he'll be tweeting out during the ball game too if you'd like to dial into him. Jumping the ball at center court. The ball is taken by Parowan. Topham with it. And Parowan, a good shooting team. They're very young. They only have the 1 senior. They're starting the junior today and then 3 sophomores. Way outside shot. That's no good. Shot there by Max Topham and rebounded and brought down the court by Armstrong. Dribble the left-hand side. Reverse will go back to the right into the middle and we'll start the offense again. Parowan, a very good defensive team. We'll see what they can do. Steal right away by Goodman, but it's stolen right back. And now they're going to say the big fella went over and back. That's Gavin Anderson. Got the ball, but he went over and back. It'll be a turnover against St. Joseph's, and the ball will come back to Parowan. Goodman will inbound to Stubbs. Topham. And now it will go to Stubbs. Porter Wood. Porter Wood is tremendous. He can score from anywhere, inside, outside. He'll be the key that'll make this Parowan team go, and everything else will come off of him as he gets things going there with the first 2 points. 7 minutes to go. 2-0 for Parowan. Dribble penetration, floater in the lane. Nice shot there by the little point guard for St. Joseph's. That's Savion Armstrong for 2, tying the score 2-2. In the high post to Wood. Wood dribbles past down the front with his left hand. Puts it up. That's no good. And it's going to be inbound. It'll come off the hand. Wood's hustling for it. It'll be knocked out off the hand of Armstrong of St. Joseph. And it'll be back in the possession of Parowan. Triggered inbounds by Topham. Up by Stubbs. No good on the shot. Anderson with it. Knocked away from him by Saylor and out of bounds. So 2-2 right now. 6 minutes, 36 seconds left. St. Joseph's will inbound on the far end of the court. And Armstrong will bring it up. Dribble switch to his right-hand side. Being doubled there, now tripled. Kicks it off to Krzyzewski. And Anderson with it. They're going to say he traveled, the big kid. And I'll try to get the Cameron Krzyzewski. And if I'm pronouncing that wrong once again, I apologize. Dribble down the lane, all the way down, kick it inside. Up and in by number 15, and that's Crew Stubbs for 2 points. I'm joined now by Gary Brown from the Beaver area. They tell me he is the intelligent one of that Beaver area. And he has come to help a little bit with the color here in the broadcast. I appreciate him being with us.
No problem.
St. Joseph's all over the place, a hectic play, finding to the hands of number 12, and that is Keanu Palau, and he's fouled, will not go to the free throw line. The foul is on number 11. That's Levi Saylor. St. Joseph's will have it underneath their own basket. Savion Armstrong to trigger it in. And he'll come in over the top to Anderson. Go across court there to Buckway. Buckway dribbling with the left hand will give off the little point guard once again, Savion Armstrong. And it's going to be a quick timeout as Parowan doesn't like what they're seeing defensively already. So Parowan will take a timeout with 5:42. It's 4-4. We'll take a timeout also.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Welcome back to Snow College. We're here at the 2A play-in games. And the game with the #1 seeded team out of Region 18 in Parowan. Porter Wood with the ball, goes down the lane, lays it up and in, but they're going to say he was on the ground when the foul took place. Foul will be against number 50 of Gavin Anderson. They can't afford him to get in foul trouble, the big kid inside. Parowan will take it non-shooting foul. They'll come way outside to Topham. Stubbs drives the lane, partially blocked by Anderson. And down with it is Savion Armstrong. Down the lane, floater up off the glass, no good. Rebound is by Porter, stolen away from him, stolen back by Saylor. And Saylor will go quickly ahead, and then he'll pull it back out. Being guarded by Armstrong. Armstrong is really causing trouble outside on that guard line is Armstrong. Topham with it now, left hand dribble, reverse, kick it into the corner. Now down deep to Porter Wood, turnaround jump shot for Flint 10, and that's good by Porter Wood. Fourth point of the game for Wood. Parowan now a slight lead at 6-4. High 1-4 by St. Joseph. They run off of that. Nice pass down inside, turnaround jump shot, foul on number 15, Cruz Stubbs. It'll be his first. That'll put number 25, Harry Chin, at the free throw line for 2. Chin eyes it up, first shot is up, rolls around and does go down, so 1 point for Chin. 5-6 now with Parowan in a slight lead, 6-5. Second shot is up and that's also good. So 6-6 tie here. St. Joseph's goes in a full court press. It's given a little bit of problem here to Parowan. They usually are the ones putting the pressure on others in the full court press. Wood with a 10-footer, that's up and in. Porter Wood, his 6th point of the game thus far. He is a tough one to cover. Armstrong dribble to the left-hand side, rotates the offense down. Then he got some. There's a tie-up down low, and the St. Joseph's coach is going to scream for a timeout, and they're going to give it to him. And it'll be a timeout St. Joseph's with 4:12 left. It's a full timeout, and we'll take a quick break.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best 2-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Welcome back to Snow College. Once again, Dennis Aldridge and Gary Brown bringing you the action. And Nate Palmer on the board. We're in a tight one so far. Parowan with 4 minutes and 12 seconds left. Parowan up by 2, 8-6 against St. Joseph, a very active St. Joseph winged line. Excuse me, Jay. I believe it was the
Jayhawks.
Jayhawks.
Jayhawks. Yep.
About said Winged Lion, but that's Roland Hall. Excuse me.
Yeah.
Jayhawks. Savion Armstrong with it down the lane to the right-hand side. He's been tough inside. Ball stripped away from him. And up with it is Stubbs. Topham with it down the lane. Kick it in the corner. Outside three-point attempt on the way. Misses everything. Nice rebound, however, by Stubbs, and he lays it in. Topham, and he lays it back in. That shot was bad enough out of the corner by Goodman. You got to yell pass on that thing. Then you get an assist, not a missed shot. Anderson with it way outside, looking for someone to give it off to. Way outside still. Finally steps back, shoots a three-point shot on off the iron, no good. And the rebound goes to Stubbs. I got that one right that time.
Kind of an ill-advised shot on that.
Yeah, the big kid way outside trying to make things happen, but you don't usually shoot that shot. You're right. Down inside to Porter Wood, fall away 10-footer, and that's up and in.
That's his bread and butter right there in the middle. Wood is tough on that play right there.
And Anderson thinks he's got pretty good defensive position, but when you turn and then fall away, there's no way to defend that.
Hard to stop for sure.
8 points thus far for Wood in the game, 8 of the 12 out of Porter Wood, and he's been their big gun all year, but the others can score too if they get the chance. Anderson outside, dribbles the lane, reverse pivot. Porter Wood all over the place. Porter Wood puts the defensive pressure on, and they call another travel on Anderson. He doesn't agree.
Parowan's really stepped the defensive intensity up, seems like, right here in this first quarter.
That timeout, you're right. It's a whole different bench, too. A lot of excitement. Down the lane they go, handoff inside, kick it back outside. And with it down there, Topham with it, drives the lane. Up and under, didn't know what else to do with it. He gets his own rebound. It's knocked away from him. Armstrong is so active with his hands, he comes out with that ball. Dribbles down the lane, got a player open, lay it up and in, number 23. That's a great pass and a great layup. Adrian Juarez.
Armstrong's quickness is really keeping St. Joseph's in this so far.
He really has. He's all over the place. Quick hands and fast. Back outside to Saylor. Way outside attempt. And they're going to count a foul, I believe, on Porter Wood.
On the rebound.
That shot outside by Topham, way out there. And Porter Wood will get his first foul.
Shaden Benson checking into the game for Parowan for Max Topham, looks like.
We mentioned how young these people are. They
Freshman.
start three sophomores, and here right off the bench, first substitute, that's a freshman.
Yep.
So extremely young, a team of the future. They'll miss Porter Wood, but boy, they got a lot of pieces coming back. Armstrong brings it up, 12-8 now for Parowan. Armstrong being guarded out there by Goodman. Little floater, 15. Buckman for St. Joseph. A nice little floater down the lane. Bring it to 10 to 12. Porter Wood coming down the lane, and he's going to be fouled from behind, looks like to me.
23.
Adrian Juarez will get the foul there. That is the second team foul. Inbound pass goes into Benson. And Benson's going to be tied up once again by Armstrong.
Armstrong is all over the court right now for St. Joe's.
You mentioned his quickness. Benson, a freshman mistake, brought that ball down and was tied up quickly by Armstrong. He'll bring it back to the forecourt. 1 minute and 25 seconds left. Into the corner now to Buckman. Buckman dribbles through his leg, goes to his right-hand side. They're going to call an offensive foul. That's a great position by Saylor defensively, and Buckman just tried to run over him.
He's put his elbow out and just pushed off. Nice call by the refs.
Usually if the defender's moving, the offender will get the play, but in that case, it was totally initiated by Buckman for his first personal foul.
Too obvious, yep.
Buckman across the middle, down the middle, goes Porter Wood, just lays it up and in. Chen is in there trying to defend him now as Anderson is out, but Chen no match for Porter Wood.
Nearly impossible to stop on that.
Armstrong down the lane, throws it up over pressure, and on a rebound now, going to be a foul called. They're going to call it on number 11.
Saylor.
Levi Saylor, that's his second personal foul.
Number 5.
And the shot on the way, number 23 shooting from the line, that's Juarez. He hits the first one.
Townsend into the game for Parowan for Saylor. Townsend is a sophomore.
And number 14, Daniel Huslin, in for St. Joseph's. Second shot is up and also good by Juarez.
St. Joe's is hanging around.
Keeping it tight, 14-12 with just under a minute left to go here in this first half. End up Wood, that's a good place to go with it. Turnaround fadeaway, no good. Rebound Stubbs, up and fouled. And so number 23 on the foul there.
Great offensive rebound by Cruz Stubbs on the missed shot by Wood.
That's the second personal against Juarez. And it'll put Stubbs at the line, and he'll hit the first one.
Topham coming into the game for Parowan, looks like, for give Wood a 39-second breather maybe.
How's that? You miss one shot and you get pulled out. So that's a breather for Stubbs. I'm sure that's all it'll be for Wood, I mean. Second shot is missed, so it's 15-12 now with 35 seconds left to go. But it's good to make that sub right there because you get a half a minute, which turns out to be probably a full minute before it's done. Then you get the quarter break, then you get him back in the ball game.
Maybe risk getting a foul right there in the last 30 seconds, too.
Armstrong with it. Comes outside to Buckman, dribbles down, nice feed to Chen. Chen shoots it up, it rolls in, and there's a foul called. And the foul will be called on 20, and that's going to be Benson, and I believe that's just his first. But this could tie the ball game as Chen rolled that one in. And he'll go to the line for a free throw, 14-15. And that free throw is good, so they tie it up again, 15-all, here with 17 seconds left to go in this first quarter. Topham with it, goes down inside to Stubbs. Stubbs either travels or he got fouled, one or the other. They're going to call the travel. He did take the extra hop. Of course, the Parowan people will say he got bumped. But it had to be one or the other. It had to be a foul or a travel.
Going a little too fast, maybe.
Armstrong with it with a chance for St. Joseph's to go ahead. Be the first time in the game that they've been ahead. Rebound down in the hands of number 5, Townsend. And is there a foul on the play? There is a foul called on number 14. And that's Daniel Huslin. First personal for him, 15 foul.
Too bad, 0.1 seconds. Get a foul with 1.1, that's pretty rough.
Yeah. Well, they give it a go. About knocked the time clock off the top of the scoreboard, the shot clock. But that's the end of one. It's starting all over again, 15-15. We'll be right back.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly, residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
Back here in the Severe Valley Center, Parowan and St. Joseph, all tied up at 15.
Porter Wood will come back in the basketball game. They still have Townsend in there as the only other substitute in the ball game right now, but Wood does come back in the ball game. Can't afford to keep him out very long.
Sorry, Snow College Center, not Severe Valley Center.
Down the lane will go Goodman. He'll be fouled going down the lane, however. Looked like he was going to get down the basket. He'll be fouled by number 14, and that's second on Huslin off the bench. And Parowan will have it underneath their own basket. Substitute in quickly. They'll bring Buckman back in the ball game.
One more foul. We'll be shooting 1-and-1, Parowan will.
Okay. Little play there by Topham. Nice play there by Topham. The defender had his back turned, if you can see it on the TV. He bounces it off the back of the defender, picks it up himself, which is legal because it touched somebody else. He lays it up and in. Then that insult to injury got the foul call.
Looking for an and one on that amazing play by Max Topham. Pretty tricky for Parowan right there.
Yeah. Foul is called on number 23, And already foul trouble for Adrian Juarez. And they've also got 2 on Hoosland. So some foul trouble already for St. Joseph's. Shot by Topham is up and in. That's 5 points for Topham.
You don't see a high school kid there do that very often.
No, the coaches will make sure you understand if you do that, it better work. Armstrong brings it up. Parowan goes into a trapping zone defense. They do get into Anderson. 10-footer on the left-hand side. Nothing, hits nothing, and then ball is knocked out of bounds by Buckman, so it'll be Parowan basketball in the backcourt. They'll come into Goodman, go back to Topham. Topham being harried there by Armstrong. Left hand goes down the lane, gives it off. Finally, Porter Wood comes up with it. He misses a shot. Rebound down to Harper, who's in the game for St. Joseph. Kind of ragged and all over the place. Finally, cross-court pass to Armstrong. He nails a 3.
He's all over the place.
Well, it's really confusion. It got really ragged there, but able to take advantage of it. Topham's Stubbs down inside. He misses the shot. Porter Wood up with it on the rebound shot. That's no good. Rebound Buckman comes ahead. And there's a travel. Wanted to pass it underneath to his fellow player, but
got going a little too fast.
The defense for Parowan recuperated too quickly, and he ended up with a travel.
Benson and Saylor in for Stubbs, and Goodman looks like for Parowan.
Out comes for Stubbs and Goodman. So Parowan with it, again tied up, 6 minutes and 40 seconds left. They do break the press. Topham with it, being double teamed over there, come to the middle. Go down inside to Porter Wood, kicks it back outside. Now around the horn, back inside to Porter Wood, reverse pivot. Blocked by Anderson, nice job that time by Anderson.
Great block.
But Porter Wood, when he turns to his right, doesn't fall away.
Not very often he gets a shot block, that's for sure.
Inbound will come outside to Porter Wood, dribble down the lane with his left hand, goes up, right hand lays it in. Nice layup by Porter Wood.
That's how you take it to the rim right there.
And now to Harry Chen at the free throw line. He's good from free when he shoots free throws, but that jump shot's no good. Pass ahead to Benson. Benson with it up, rolls it around and around, goes down. Points for Benson off the bench.
Freshman got the nice touch on the layup.
And that will be 22-18 now, a 4-point lead. Porter Wood with the steal ahead to Benson, who's breaking down. Pretty good movement for a freshman. Always thinking of the stuff.
He was thinking about it. He can do it. I've seen him do it quite a
sure
bit.
He can.
Yeah.
2 more for Benson. 5 points in the game off the bench for Benson. 5-point lead, as big as it's been in the game thus far. They leave Anderson alone. He's going to go down the lane. No pressure, no defense there. Quickly ahead to Benson. This time the numbers aren't good, and he'll hold it up. Kick back to Benson. Plenty of time. A bad shot there. Topham misses that one badly. And we'll call a timeout for St. Joseph so we can all catch our breath. So with 5:27, they're going to say injury timeout?
Injury timeout, yeah.
They're calling them back out. This is not a timeout. Injury timeout, so there was no official timeout.
Parowan got quite a few rebounds right there, kind of pulled away for a minute, but St. Joe's got the ball back now. See what happens here.
Well, in the breakaway, too, they like the up-tempo game.
Yeah.
They got some breakaways there. Your 6'5" freshman leading the breakaway. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
He also plays the point of this 1-2-2 press. Porter Wood with another steal. And he'll give it back to Topham. Topham will get ahead to Saylor. And Saylor go back up top to Topham. 6'4" sophomore point guard. Saylor with it. Loses the handle. Wood with it. Looking. He'll go cross court in the corner now, down low for the big freshman. That's no good. Ball knocked away from Anderson by Porter Wood hustling. Back to Topham. Topham down the lane. Give off to Porter Wood, and he'll lay it up and in as Porter Wood continues his mastery.
Again, all that Parowan rebounding very well on both sides of the court.
14 points now for Porter Wood. Armstrong trying to make something happen. And he goes up and he lets go of it so quick. You know, he's a lot taller, the kid's inside, but he lets go of it so quick they don't have a chance to get up and block it.
Exactly.
And he puts it in. Knocks the ball away from Saylor out of bounds. Into the game now is Nick Garcia, number 43 for St. Joseph.
Parowan, Goodman, and Stubbs for Townsend and Saylor.
Nice being able to substitute that quality of player back and forth for each other, isn't it?
Pretty deep bench for Parowan.
Porter Wood gives back, dish down inside. Now give it back to Porter Wood. Porter Wood up and in, missed it, but a rebound over the top. Oh, I don't agree with this one.
Oh.
There was Whoop over the top. The trail official who was looking through the bodies called that. But Stubbs up over the top, there was really no contact from this angle.
The one right underneath didn't even call it either, so
yeah.
that was pretty wild.
He was behind Stubbs on that call, so anyway.
Good position on Stubbs on that, I thought too.
Second personal against him. Anderson with it. Armstrong, across the top. Dribbles between the feet, is kicked around. They're going to call a kick on St. Joseph.
Armstrong going a little too fast right there, maybe for his own good.
Topham will bring it in. Comes in to Goodman. Goodman dribbles through the forest. The ball is knocked away. I think it's going to be on Armstrong, and it is.
Not really a good foul right there. They were kind of out of control and just stepped in there. And maybe an unnecessary foul on that.
So that's his first personal on Armstrong. It'll take now in the 1-and-1. Goodman will go to the line to shoot a 1-and-1. First shot is up off the front edge, tipped by Porter Wood. It'll go out of bounds, however, and it'll be in for Armstrong and the St. Joseph Jayhawks. Trailing by 6, 26-20, with 3:50 to go in the second quarter. Trouble in the corner. The ball's kicked up, finally corralled by Benson, and now Topham trying to be fancy with it. It's going to drop it out of bounds.
Half-court trap really seems to be bothering St. Joseph. Parowan's.
Well, it's the speed and intensity, too. It's got Parowan going faster than they want to go.
That's true.
Armstrong with it. Taking his time out front. Dribble to the left, down the lane, kick to the corner to Buckman. Buckman with a three-point attempt. Up and good by Buckman.
Nice shot from the corner. St. Joseph keeping this thing close.
Buckway.
Yeah.
Porter Wood was stripped away from him by Anderson. Travel got away with it. Give off to Armstrong. Down by 3. Down the lane goes the little fella Armstrong. Anderson over the top, just piling on top there. I believe that's who the foul is going to be called on. And it is on Anderson. He just came over the top, heavy over the top. That'll be his second personal foul.
Shooting on the other end, looks like.
It'll put Max Topham at the line at the other end. And Chen will come back in for Anderson. (26-23), 3:17 left to go here in the first half. First shot is up and in, good by Topham. That is his 6th point in the ball game. He'll get another one here. Moves it to a 4-point lead. Second shot is up, and that's also good by Topham.
Parowan normally a very good foul shooting team, so as we can see right there.
Armstrong with it, tipped on the cross-court pass, quickly ahead to Stubbs. Stubbs up with it, lays it up a little hard, but he finally gets the roll. Nice job. He's tipped the ball on the defense, then got the play at the other end. 7-point lead now by Parowan, the largest yet.
Again, the 1-2-2 trap really causing St. Joseph some trouble.
Well, it's the length out there at the front.
Yeah.
There's a lot of length. The ball stolen again now by Stubbs. Gives up to Topham. Topham back to Stubbs. Nobody guarding him. He'll go down the lane, kick it outside to Goodman. Goodman with a 3-point attempt up off the rim, no good. Rebound by Chen. And they'll bring it up court quickly to Armstrong, Savion Armstrong. He's been the good one for St. Joseph. He's made things happen out there. Quickly around the horn, down low on the baseline, extended, no good. Topham with the rebound, looking for someone to go long distance with. Nobody there yet. Finally goes down the lane, split the two receivers. You had Porter Wood and also Stubbs out there, threw it right between them both, and they looked at each other like, was that yours or was that mine?
Good idea by Topham. Just a little too much mustard on it, I think.
Yeah.
They weren't quite ready.
They weren't quite sure who it belonged to.
Yeah. Quickly
ahead to Buckway now. Goes back across to Armstrong. Oh, almost stolen by Topham in the corner. 5-point shot out of the corner. Blocked away by the freshman Benson out of the corner. Little fellow number 5 tried to shoot that. Cameron Kuruszewski And just not able to get it out of there. Maybe Anderson with it, Armstrong with it. He's going to give off. Now down inside, stolen by Porter Anderson. Porter Anderson streaks down the court, and it's held up, and Topham will bring it back to Stubbs. Stubbs back to Topham. He's got Anderson inside with chin on his hip. He goes up with it. It's going to go in. It goes in, and he's fouled. Porter Wood just cannot be stopped. Foul will be, I believe, on Chin. Is that right?
That's right. If Wood gets it inside, it's pretty tough to stop.
He has 16 points in the game thus far, so he's got half of Parowan's points, which probably isn't abnormal.
No, that's
and the
pretty
free throw shot is up and in also, so 17 points already.
Seniors taking over tonight.
And that's what you want your senior to do when you got a bunch of sophomores and freshmen on the court. Attempted pass over the top by Buckway, stole by Goodman. Trying to split the difference, Buckway tries to take the offensive charge. No good, Goodman lays it in. And a quick timeout. The action was going down the court, but it's starting to get away from him now as Parowan streaks out to a 12-point lead. And a wise timeout by St. Joseph.
Absolutely, just like that, it's up to 12. We were tied here a few minutes ago. Parowan really starting to pull away.
They really are, and really St. Joseph's has been really turned into a one-man show. It's Armstrong.
Armstrong.
He has to make it happen, and even when he penetrates, he has to kick off. They've been a couple of shots that way, but it's all about Armstrong. He has to make it happen, and Parowan's now starting to take him away with this half-court trap.
Absolutely.
And he's short enough when he tries to go over the top. The point on that trap, you've either got Benson, who's a 6'5 freshman, or you got Stubbs, who's a 6'4", 6'3". And they put those people on the front end of that thing on purpose with those long arms to disrupt the passing
And they're
pattern.
both very athletic and quick too, so they're hard to get past.
And they let you throw it into the corner, and you're trying to shoot out of the corner, and the big kids are coming at you in the corner.
Yep.
They'll inbound to Armstrong now. Now they're back into a man-to-man defense, looks like. Parowan. Take that back. They're still in that trap. And Porter Wood steals the pass across the top, and he'll just lay it in.
He thought about it too, I think.
His steps were off.
Yeah.
But he gets two more by Porter Wood, and they lull you into that pass, and then they come from the middle and take it away. Chen with it. Ball knocked away from him. Gets it back. Puts it up over the top. Nice bank shot over the top of Benson, who already has 2 fouls, so he has to be careful. But a nice shot by Chen.
Beautiful bank shot, yeah.
Chen, the high scorer, looks like right now. At the other end, a quick basket by Stubbs. Lays it up and in. 39-25, under a minute now to go. This time, pass goes into the middle, knocked away. Oh, they're going to call Topham with a foul. Foul on White, 3 Topham. It is only his first personal, and finally 7 fouls, I believe, against Parowan, so they'll be shooting 1-1.
Again, the trap giving St. Joseph fits right now.
Nathan Townsend will come in for Stubbs, who has 2. So they're putting him on the bench to make sure he doesn't get that second one before halftime. And Chen is perfect from the line. He's now a perfect 4 for 4, and will get another free throw. He's done a good job in relief of, well, there you go. What do they call that? The announcer's jinx.
Jinx for sure.
He missed that one after a perfect 5-0. 30 seconds left. They're calling for 1 shot. Porter Wood's got it down his side, though. He's thinking, why wait for 1?
Yeah,
I can make this.
He's not going to wait.
I can make this. I might get a chance to make another one before the half is over. So 22 seconds left. 41-26, a 14-point lead, now 15-point lead. Armstrong goes, kicks it in the corner, back outside to Buckway. Buckway drives. Going to go back out of the corner. Krzyzewski. It's inside now. Blocked from behind is Chen. A quick release. Whoa, nearly put it in was Topham. Had plenty of time, too.
A little premature,
I think he thought it was all but gone, and that went off the rim, though, from three-quarter court. There'll be a 0.6 seconds now for St. Joseph. They'll come way across court, quickly thrown up, block by Benson. Just enough to get a stat there.
That's right.
A block by Benson. So that's the end of the first half, and Parowan puts on a great second quarter and blows out here to a 41-26 lead. And it was tied at the quarter, wasn't it?
It was tied at the quarter,
15-15. So that's the way it stands right now, 41-26. We'll be back.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery. I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
When it comes to communication solutions for your business, Centra Fiax by Centracom gets it right. We've got the right data connection with dedicated bandwidth up to 10 gig, plus an in-house network operations center for responsive local support from super smart service professionals. Centra Fiax offers SD-WAN service to connect all your business locations securely and the right digital voice solutions to fit your exact needs. Make the right call. Contact a business specialist at Centracom for customized Centra Fiax solutions to make your business thrive.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesanddemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
No matter how you connect, Centracom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centracom.com to upgrade your internet today.
I'm Dr. Chris Karish, orthopedic surgeon with a subspecialty in sports medicine. Central Valley Medical Center has state-of-the-art operating rooms and the latest orthopedic equipment to provide me with the tools to perform safe and minimally invasive procedures. I've had the opportunity to treat athletes from my own sons to the NFL. I provide a wide variety of treatments to get you back on your feet and enjoying your life. Come see us here at Central Valley Medical Center, where we can treat you as a friend and not a medical record number.
Welcome back to the field house here on the campus of Snow College. We appreciate being able to bring you the ball game. Again, Nate Palmer keeping us straight on the technical part. Brad James with the statistics, keeping us straight there, and I'm joined by Gary Brown. We were just passed a note, and again, I apologize. We were calling number 15 as Buckman. We've been corrected. It is Buckway. We caught that partway, or I caught that partway through the second quarter. But I do apologize for those that have been watching and listening. And if I may have offended anybody, it was not intentional. And we'll try to keep it straight here in the second half. We appreciate that note from some of the fans there from St. Joe's. And we apologize to that young man who's playing a nice game thus far. Just to keep you up to date on this thing, this game, the winner of this game will advance to the first round of the playoffs at Weber State College next Thursday night. Excuse me, that will be an AM game at 11:10 a.m. The winner of this game will play the winner of the following game, which is Draper APA and Duchesne. That will come at about 5:20 here, again on Local10.tv. We'll be bringing you that ball game also. But those two winners will go out at 11:10. Right now, Parowan is in the lead, 41-26. And Gary Brown, my partner here, has got a whole bunch of statistics. And like I used to know when he was in high school back in the day, he knows everything about everything.
I used to think so, right? For the Parowan Rams, great second quarter. At the end of the first quarter, we were tied at 15, but great second quarter. To round out the scoring for Parowan, Goodman had 2 points. Max Topham was 7. Crew Stubbs also was 7. Shaden Benson, the freshman, with 4. And Porter Wood, an incredible 21 points in 1/2 of play. Tough to stop inside. It's interesting for Parowan. Haven't made a three-pointer yet, but when you got inside play at Porter Wood, you really don't need that, I guess.
They've tried a few, but yeah, I mean, they've got the defense spread out so far that Porter Wood is one-on-one inside, and right now Harry Chen and Anderson just not able to handle him.
Exactly.
Anderson has 2 fouls on him, and Harry Chen got 1 also, but he is a load down in there right now, doing just about exactly what he wants down
doing
inside.
Whatever he wants. For St. Joe's, the scoring, Armstrong with 9, Buckway 5 points, Chen with 8. And running scoring for St. Joseph, Juarez with 4, for a total of 26 first-half points.
So like you mentioned, it was a 15-15 tie, and Parowan scored 26-9 in that second quarter. In fact, they scored as many points in the second quarter as St. Joseph's has in the whole basketball game.
Exactly.
And Porter Wood with 21 nearly has outscored St. Joseph's by himself. Tremendous basketball player. And if they take the middle away, he can just as easily step out and nail the 3.
Absolutely. Solid player for Parowan for the last 4 years. They're going to miss him next year for sure as a senior.
You got some team percentages there too, shooting percentages.
Yeah, for St. Joe's, field goal percentage in the first half was 43%. 50% from the three-point line, 2 for 4, and 6 out of 7 from the foul line for 85%. For the Parowan Rams, field goal percentage for the first half was 55%. No three-pointers, and from the foul line, they were 5 for 7 at 71%.
Also, there's a telling stat here also on the side of the Jayhawks.
Absolutely.
15 turnovers in the first half as opposed to 8 for Parowan. I imagine at the end of the first quarter, those were pretty even.
Yeah.
But that second quarter, when Parowan put the press on them, it was just a half-court press, a 1-2-2 press. It really caused some problems for them.
Parowan's very good with the 1-2-2 half-court trap. They've done it for years, and it's really caused St. Joseph a lot of issues, for sure.
They've also out-rebounded them 12-8 here in the first half also. So in every statistical category, Parowan is ahead, and including the score, which is the most important statistical category.
Exactly.
So second half now, you're the coach. I'm going to put you on the spot. You got St. Joseph's. What do you got to do, St. Joseph's, to get this thing turned back around?
Definitely take care of the ball. Turnovers are killing them. Maybe working inside a little more, but it's hard when you have the length of the Parowan Rams. Definitely turnovers, I think, as they've got to work on turnovers and rebounding.
What St. Joseph's is trying to do really plays right into what Parowan defensively tries to do. St. Joseph's wants to go fast.
Yes.
They want to go up tempo. Even in the half-court offense, they want to get Armstrong going and go up tempo, get it inside, kick it out, or have him make the layup. But Parowan going to that trap has taken all that away from them. They can't make the initial pass. He's getting double-teamed and having to get rid of the ball. And then from there, it all breaks down on them. They've had a terrible time.
They really have. Parowan kind of pulled away, and they're looking really good right now, as a number 1 seed should.
As they should, you're right. Parowan, on the other hand, what do they got to do?
I think continued trapping, rebounding, going inside the wood is kind of the bread and butter all year. Seems to be working, so go with what brought you here, right?
I agree, and I think a key for them, get the ball out of Armstrong's hand and keep it out.
Absolutely.
Because their offense grounds to a halt when Armstrong doesn't touch that basketball.
That's true.
Well, we're ready here for the second half action. Again, Parowan leading in the ball game, 41-26. Parowan, the number 1 seed out of Region 18. And Region 18 has proven to be pretty tough here today, as they've already advanced 2 teams, with Parowan possibly the 3rd team. And another team in just a squeaker, that is Gunnison High School. just losing to the #1 seed out of Region 17. A last-second floater by Roland Hall kept them in the ball game. Otherwise, it goes to overtime. And at that point in time, Gunnison had all the momentum.
Kind of a heartbreaker for Gunnison. They really played excellent in the fourth quarter. Made it come back from down around 11. It was awesome.
So we'll see if Parowan can advance here too. Anderson back in the basketball game. Guarded by Wood. Reverse pivot down the lane. Up and under left hand. Nice job by Anderson.
Nice left hand hook in the middle there.
Gavin Anderson. And that's his first points. And he's a big cog here. He has to score. And we almost a backcourt, but he wasn't completely across. Now that St. Joseph's has picked up the defensive intensity. Down inside. Oh, nice layoff to Gavin Anderson. No good, but who's there to report?
Nobody else.
Porter Wood.
Porter Wood. Who else would it be right there?
So
senior taking charge.
Extends the lead again. 28-43 now. Biggest lead of the game. They've gone away from the half-court trap, Parowan has. They're into the straight man-to-man, but they do switch off and double team on Armstrong outside. He's got a 5-second count going. Oh, and look at the recovery as Stubbs rotates out of the double team back and steals the cross pass for another turnover. Anderson or Porter Wood with it, and he unselfishly gives it off to Stubbs for a reverse layup underneath. And right now, Parowan just starting to blow this thing away.
Great play by the Rams. Wood to Stubbs from Topham. They're playing as a team right now.
Again, they double team Armstrong. He does split it this time. Misses the little floater in the lane. Topham with the rebound. Crossover dribble, gets past the defender down the lane. Going coast to coast, lays it up, no good. Ball tipped around, finally Chen comes down with it. And Armstrong will bring it up. Now to Buckway, blocked out there. And Armstrong comes down with it. Stubbs is going to play the second half as he blocks that one too. Armstrong comes across. He's forced into a travel. Good defense by Goodman and a help by Stubbs.
One too many steps by Armstrong. Maybe going a little bit too fast as well.
Pass comes in to Topham. Back to Goodman. Ahead to Saylor back in the ball game. And he'll go back now across that midcourt to Wood. He just turns and goes. Lays it up off the glass. No call. He's looking for the foul call and missed a shot. That might be a moment when you miss a shot. Armstrong comes down the other end. Anderson fighting for the ball, knocked away on the floor. Armstrong knocks it loose, great job. Now Saylor steals it away, and as he tries to go past Buckway, he's knocked by Buckway. And it'll be a foul on Buckway. That's second personal foul.
Again, turnovers playing a key factor in the second half as well as the second quarter.
Topham with a left-hand dribble to bring it across midcourt. Inside to Porter Wood, kick it back outside. Stubbs looking around, decides, okay, I'll shoot the three. Missed it that time. They'll give it away to Buckway coming up court. He's looking for Armstrong. Armstrong crossover dribble, double team there, tries to go inside, ball knocked away. He gets it back, however. Reverse pivot down the lane, nice job. Goodman with a swat trying to block it, gets all body, no ball. But what a quick move there by Armstrong.
Good spin move with the left hand. It's a little short, but it got the foul. He drew the foul on that.
Goodman will get the foul and then bring Armstrong to the line. 2 points thus far in the second half by St. Joseph. Armstrong shoots, rims out. And into the ball game comes number 14, Daniel Huslin.
Everything going Parowan's way right now, it appears.
17-point lead. Second shot again rims out, and Porter Wood will come down with it. Oh, no one was watching, and you got Stubbs down here all alone. No one even knew he was there, and he lays it in. Great pass, great recognition by Porter Wood.
Stubbs hit right here in front of our bench, and nobody even knew he was there, like you say.
Now they're going to call a foul on Stubbs, though I think he got him with the body as he tried to get past him, and that'll be a foul on Stubbs. Yeah, that's 3 on Stubbs. That's key.
Townsend.
Sure enough, they'll bring Townsend immediately in the ball game for Stubbs, and he was having a great second half.
Yes, he is.
Him and Porter Wood were having a heyday out there offensively and defensively. And now it'll be St. Joseph basketball, a 19-point lead now. Inbound pass tipped by Wood. Go back down inside to Anderson. Porter Wood defending him. Fall away 15-footer.
Whoa.
Nice job by Anderson.
What a shot.
And they've been missing him. I remember him from last year. He's a key part of this offense, and they've been missing his offense. At the other end, Wood says, I can do that too. Blows right past Anderson and lays it in.
Wood putting on a show for us here this afternoon.
Armstrong dribbles down the lane. He has a nice little push off too. He gets away with it though. Porter Wood with the rebound brings it up court as the point guard. Battling with Armstrong there. He'll wait and give it off in the corner. Porter Wood comes down the lane. They forget about him. He rolls down the lane, back outside to top him. Rolls down the lane, dipsy doodle layup, no good. Armstrong with the rebound, comes out with it. Goes past Goodman. Porter Wood grabs the ball as he goes by, just reaches out and grabs it. They're going to call a jump.
Ball, yeah.
Armstrong saying he thought he was fouled. Into the game for Parowan. Benson, and now another player, number 23, first time in the game for number 23 of Parowan. Carter. And looking to bring the ball inbound.
Miller, sorry.
Number 5 with the ball, Nathan Townsend. They come to number 23. Again, we're looking that up. I should have had that written down.
It's Miller, Hutch Miller.
Hutch Miller. And trying to defend himself out there, his Townsend kind of pushes Armstrong away, gets the offensive foul call.
Little elbow to the throat there. It wasn't too intentional, I don't think.
Just trying to carve out some room in there.
Yeah.
19-point lead with 3:40 to go here in the third quarter. There's a push off there too, but they don't call that one because it wasn't an elbow to the chin. Down inside Chen with it, tied up there by Porter Wood once again. Just reaches down and grabs the ball. Porter Wood with great hands.
That's 2 times down the court he's got a jump ball, right?
Yep.
Wood.
And taking it out of bounds, Hoosland, he's got a little bit height advantage standing in his way. Comes into Anderson. Anderson looking to get that fadeaway again. He's one-on-one against Porter. Reverse, kick it back outside. 3-point shot on the way. Air ball. You got a man out. Quickly ahead to Topham. Topham's going to go up and over the top. Huge mismatch on height down there as you had Buckway down there. He just couldn't do anything at all except reach up and grab an arm. There's nearly a foot difference in height.
I think so.
So the foul is on Buckway. His 3rd personal foul. Oh, and rims it out. Topham from the line was a perfect 3 for 3 until that point. Rims it out, trying to make this a 20-point lead. Second shot is up, and that one rims up and out too.
Unusual for Topham to miss a foul shot.
Buckway down the side, kicks it in the corner, back to Buckway down the lane, throws up an underhand loop. Anderson battling for it. And who are they going to call this foul on?
Hutch Miller.
23, wow.
Miller.
It looked like, 2 kids locked up. Nobody really had an advantage, but they're going to call it on Miller. So inbound once again. Buckway with it, knocked out of bounds. Knocked away from him by Townsend. It'll remain. It's interesting that the shortest guy on the court bring this ball in. And the defender in front of him, like you said,
one of the tallest,
is a foot taller. So it makes it tough to get the ball inbound when you got that mismatch in there.
Absolutely.
But he's done okay so far. He's been able to make it happen. Once again, gets it into Chen, this time outside. Now to Anderson, 3-point attempt by Anderson. Hits the side of the rim, rebounded by the freshman in there. Benson with the rebound. There's a quick foul.
14.
By number 14, Hoosland. That's his 3rd personal foul. And Parowan will get it. Common foul. Crossover now by Topham. Ahead to Miller. Gives inside to Porter Wood. What they're going to call? What they call?
Offensive foul.
On who?
Benson.
He was holding someone. Okay, that's why Porter Wood was so open. Benson was holding the defender. That's the 2nd personal foul on Benson. Got a trap out there. Buckway's going to go into the corner now to Hoosland. Stolen by Porter Wood. Down the lane, Buckway, the only defender. What's he going to try and do? He tries to take it. Just too short on that situation against Porter Wood with another basket.
Yeah, they're not stopping Wood on that.
Not when you're giving up a foot in height. That's over and back. Again, the trap outside with Benson on the point.
Turnover is really affecting St. Joseph right now.
You can't pass it over the top, so you go down low, and it forced him into a backcourt violation.
Yeah. So Townsend and Goodman in for Wood and Topham, looks like, for a little breather.
Going to give Topham a breather. With a 21-point lead now by Parowan with 2:18 left to go here. A 5-out offensive formation. Everybody out around the three-point line. Three-point attempt on the way, no good there. Shot up there by Townsend, no good. And they'll get it ahead. St. Joseph dribble back across the top. And there's Benson. That was definitely a foul. Tried to knock it away from behind. About ripped his arm off.
Yeah.
So that'll be Benson's third personal foul. Back in the game is Armstrong. Quick break for him. Get his legs back under him. Only 4 points thus far in the third quarter. Armstrong immediately to the hoop, though, putting the pressure on him. If that's on Benson, that's 4.
It is.
23, they're going to call on 23.
Oh, Hutch Miller.
Hutch Miller with his second personal foul. So he's come off the game and off the bench and decided to get his name in the books.
Yeah.
Quick fouls.
Sophomore as well. Parowan's really a young team.
Yeah, they're all sophomores, except for the freshmen.
Yeah.
First shot by Sagan Anderson.
Yeah, we got 4 sophomores and a freshman out there right now.
Yeah.
So.
Well, they've only got 1 senior and 1 junior on the team. So
yeah.
Another basket, another free throw made by Armstrong, his first points of the second half. And now he's doing some defensive damage out there too. Finally get the ball across. Goodman dives for it, but he's not able to catch it. And that's what the pressure does to you when you don't have Max Topham on the floor. Armstrong's having his way.
Absolutely. A little uncharacteristic of Parowan, but like you say, with Topham out, who knows what's going to happen.
Armstrong with it, dribbling down, doesn't want to get into that trap, finally ends up there, splits the trap, goes down the lane, kicks it to the corner, knocked away, gets it back, trying to go up and over, gives off now. It'll go inside, and now there's going to be another foul called.
Townsend.
Foul on Townsend, his second personal foul. They're really starting to rack up the fouls now. That's 8 against Parowan already in the third quarter with still a minute and a half left. So that'll put at the line number 43, Nick Garcia. Drains the first one. So after having a lead of 21, it's back now down to an 18-point lead. And make that a 17-point lead as he drains the other free throw. Stubbs with it, looking for help. He'll give off to, whoa, and that's another foul call on Benson. He makes a bad pass, and then tries to make up for it by fouling.
That 4 on him, right?
That's 4 quick ones on Benson. 3 quick ones right here in this third quarter.
Starters are coming back.
Oh yeah, they're going to get the main group back in the ball game right here. But that's a fine freshman though.
Benson's got a good future for sure. He's a great baseball player too.
Yeah. His uncles and grandparents from Kanab. Huh?
Yep.
Comes out of a good family there in Kanab. And Alana Benson, his mother, him and her have coached a lot over the years too. First free throw is good by Buckway. Second free throw also good by Buckway. This cuts the score now to 51-36, but the starters back in the game. Hand it off to Porter Wood. Up and in, foul on Anderson.
Just like that, an and 1.
It's a sense though. I mean, he knew he had Anderson in the air. He just waited for him to get up, and as he came down, went back up underneath him. So he knows what he's doing.
Shows his experience for sure.
Knows what he's doing. Anderson goes out of the ball game. That is Gavin Anderson's third personal foul, and he'll go back out of the ball game. He missed the free throw. Must be tired. Anderson trying to go split the difference here, and he falls on the floor. And Goodman will reach down and tie him up, and it's a jump ball situation, a held ball, and it'll go over to Parowan. Inbound it now. They come into Goodman. Excuse me, that's Saylor in the ball game.
Yeah.
Then back to Topham. Topham hit by Armstrong. Good pressure by Armstrong. Saylor tries to go inside to Stubbs. Knocked away from him by Garcia. Nice job by Garcia. And good defensive pressure by Porter Wood causes Garcia to turn it over. So it'll be Parowan basketball on their own end zone. Topham to inbound it. They clear it out on the far side. Goodman up with a three-point attempt. Boom! Goodman with a three-pointer.
Great look on the inbounds pass from Topham on that for the assist.
Goes back to a 20-point lead now with under a minute, with 40 seconds left to go here. It's back to a 20-point lead for Parowan. Armstrong with it. They're doubling him everywhere. They're trying to keep the ball out of his hands. They double him everywhere he goes. Garcia with it down low to Chen. Finally taken away by Goodman. Goodman has it, 23 seconds left. Topham all the way down. Oh, nice pass, no look pass underneath to Stubbs for a layup. Beautiful pass underneath.
Again, 2 in a row for Topham. Great assist, great look to Stubbs on that.
22-point lead, that's the biggest of the game. Chen inside, last second shot, no good. Porter Weed with the rebound. 1 second left, and they're just gonna let it go. They're not gonna heave that one. So a great quarter for Parowan once again. They're out to a 58-36 lead, getting ready for the fourth quarter. We'll take a quick break.
Campus life at Snow College is awesome. On our small, friendly residential campus, you can participate in fun student life events, join student clubs, and cheer on our nationally ranked athletic teams. And if you want adventure, you can find about every outdoor activity imaginable just minutes from campus. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best two-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
It's time to supercharge your internet with the fastest speeds in the area from Centracom. Get ready for high gear downloads that power buffer-free streaming, gaming, sharing, and surfing. And fire up all your devices at once with reliable speeds amplified by Centra Wi-Fi, our whole home mesh Wi-Fi system. Get on the fast track to a powerful online experience. Call or click Centracom.com to supercharge your internet today.
Welcome back here to Snow College. Just totaling it up. That quarter was a nice quarter for St. Joseph. They ended up with 10 points. Unfortunately, Parowan had it 17.
Yeah.
And in the quarter, 8 more points for Porter Wood. He nearly outscored St. Joseph by himself. 8 points. He now is up to 29 points in the ball game. St. Joseph's will work it around. They'll get a shot out of the corner. Nice three-point shot there by number 5, Cameron Kirijuski, and I hope I'm saying that one right. Nice three-pointer to start the quarter. Parowan looks like they're going to pull it out a little bit, maybe. They kind of have a rotation at the top here. They've even pulled Porter Wood way out high. He goes back door, though, to Goodman. If you're going to give him that wide open a shot, you're not going to let that go into a stall.
Nice
You'll
look
go
by
ahead and
Wood.
take that.
Goodman
Kirijuski dribbles the baseline, and he puts it up no good. Garcia with the rebound, and that's no good. Rebound, quick outlet to Stubbs. Stubbs up with a layup and lays it in.
Parowan just really out hustling St. Joe's right now.
Armstrong with a quick shot. Well, part of the thing is, too, when you know you've got the big rebounders like Porter Wood inside, you can go ahead and send a runner.
Exactly.
Because he's usually going to get that rebound. Saylor with it down the left-hand side, back to top to Porter Wood, who's way outside now with Chen guarding him. Goodman in the corner to Stubbs. Back out. They've kind of got it into a partial stall here. They've moved everything way outside. Even Wood is clear out past the free throw line.
They're waiting for that easy layup to open up.
Yeah. Dribble, penetrate, kick it back out. Woods with it now. Going to go down the lane, stop. Armstrong on the backside, give off to Saylor back outside. And in the corner to Stubbs. Now Wood will go down the baseline, lay it up and in. If you're going to leave him open, he'll take advantage of it. That's a great stall where you can take a minute off and get a basket.
Exactly.
Timeout called. Timeout called by St. Joseph's, I believe. So with a 64-39, even a bigger lead now, a 25-point lead. And 6 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter. We'll be back in just a second.
I'm Reed Skinner. I'm an OBGYN, recently transferred here to Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi. I'm excited to bring to Nephi the experience and the training that I've had in helping to take care of women through all stages of life, from low risk to high risk pregnancies or infertility, family planning, all the way to postmenopause and the management of that time frame. I also specialize in minimally invasive surgery, I'm excited to be here in Nephi and partnering with Central Valley Medical Center, providing the best possible care we can for women through all stages of life.
Welcome back to Parowan High School. It seems like it's Parowan. They feel totally at home here.
Yes, they do.
But in the fourth quarter with 6:18 left, just a program update for you at the termination of this basketball game. The next game up is Draper APA and Duchesne. And again, that's a 17 champ.
Region
17's number 2, Draper APA, versus Region 16's number 4 in Duchesne. And that will be again here on Centricom, Channel 10. We'll be bringing you that game at the termination of this one. However, we got 6 minutes and 17 seconds left to go here. And St. Joseph game, they're working hard. They haven't given up yet. Garcia with it, nice little shot. Or excuse me,
43.
43, yeah. I was right. Garcia with a 2-point shot. Steal by St. Joseph. Garcia with another shot. That's up and in. So Garcia hasn't given up, that's for sure. 4 quick points for Garcia. They got a full court trap going on now. And I think Parowan will get this figured out. And momentarily they're befuddled. The foul was on number 15, Buckway, and that's his 4th. And trying to inbound it once again. It'll come into Goodman, give it back to Topham. Topham down, pitches it out to Saylor now. Back to Topham. And he'll go right down the lane because nobody's defending it, and he'll lay it in.
Uncontested. Almost looked like he started from the 3-point line on that drive-in.
Saylor goes at Armstrong a little bit here, and he's going to get called for the foul. Saylor will. And that Saylor will be his 3rd personal foul. Anderson's checking in for St. Joseph's too when he gets a chance. Now there's a 2-shot penalty on all fouls now against Parowan, as that's their 10th foul in the half. Armstrong up with it, and he hits that one. Armstrong had 7 points in the first quarter, and he barely has 5 since then. They've really shut him down.
It's like Townsend checking in for Saylor for Parowan.
So Townsend back in the basketball game. He's had a nice game in a substitute role. Armstrong's 2nd shot is also good. Now they've got Porter Wood in the backcourt to help get the ball up because of the problem that had been caused earlier. With it is Topham. Topham will dribble down the lane, kick it back outside. Up top now to Stubbs. Back into Porter Anderson. Nice backdoor cut. Lay it up, no good by Stubbs. Referee in the way, stolen away on the outlet pass by St. Joseph, stolen by Topham and laid up and in by Topham. On the other side, and Armstrong with a quick floater on the other side to get another 2-point basket there. Topham brings it up, fakes the pass, keeps it. Now he's going to call timeout. Parowan will call a quick timeout. And 4:49 left to go here. It's a 21-point lead, 47-68. We'll be back.
Our team works hard to shape the quality of life wherever we live and work. These values allow our team to be the go-to source for rural entities.
For integrity, honesty, and technical expertise, think of Jones and DeMille Engineering. With offices in Richfield, Roosevelt, Price, and Manti. Visit jonesandemille.com or find them on Facebook. Since 1982, Jones and DeMille Engineering, your infrastructure professionals.
My name is Richard Anderson. I'm one of the general surgeons working at Central Valley Medical Center in Nephi, Utah. My trajectory was not into surgery at first. I decided to become a research scientist, but I had no opportunity to work with people. Since moving to this area, I have made lasting friends, lifelong friends, and I have enjoyed providing the same sort of quality surgical care that they can obtain in Salt Lake or Provo, but with more prompt and certainly more personal service.
Welcome back to campus of Snow College. 4:49 left to go in the basketball game between St. Joseph and also Parowan. Parowan in the lead right now by 21 points at 68-47. Porter Wood with the ball. He'll dribble down the lane with the right hand, looking for help, kick it back outside, way back outside. Goodman with it on the far side. They'll reverse positions, and Topham will have it. Now back to Goodman. They're really trying to double team down low in Porter. They're trying to run this stall, but they can't defend it because they have to commit 2 to 3 people for Wood. Nice cross-court pass by Stubbs down low to Goodman, and he'll lay it up and in. Nice job. Nice recognition. Armstrong quickly down the lane, reverse behind the back. Lay it up and in, and there'll be a foul. He is tough to handle one-on-one. That's why Parowan went to the trap to get the ball out of his hand.
He is super quick, that's for sure. Armstrong, that is.
Foul will be on number 1, Goodman's second personal foul. Armstrong will get the bucket plus the free throw to go with it. And he's going to miss that, and Stubbs will get the rebound. He'll go to Topham. Down the middle to Porter Wood. Oh, a pass he couldn't handle. That's strange. Tried to one-hand it, just unable to bring it in. So turnover Parowan, 70-49. Coach trying to keep him sharp. He knows he's got a 30-point lead, but he's still trying to keep him sharp so they don't get lazy and do dumb things. And nice rebound there, nice defense. Parowan back on the attack. That's what you don't want to have happen now, is to get lazy and start to ingrain bad habits, because you got big games coming up next week.
That's right.
Goodman with it, back to the top to Porter Wood. Dribbles right past the defender. Oh, and what a shot. He puts some English on it. He's being taken down. Puts left-handed English on it. You can see it on the replay. And as he's going down, the English on the ball. What a great shot by Porter Wood.
He has such a first quick step that you just cannot guard that.
Foul is called on Garcia, his first.
Great drive on that by Wood.
But it's hard enough to make a shot when there's any contact at all. But he's going down, and with the left hand throws it up with English and spins it in. Big time shot. The free throw is also good. As he continues to charm us with the offensive abilities. Saylor now got the defensive responsibility for Armstrong. Down the lane, a floater. Rebound Stubbs, and he's going to clear it out and bring it up court slowly. Max Topham with the ball. With a dribble left, go in the corner now. Down the middle to Porter Wood. Porter Wood reverse dribble, kick it back outside to Stubbs. And tried to steal the ball, and that's Buckway, and I believe that's 5 on Buckway. Stockton Buckway with his 5th personal foul, I believe, according to my stats, but they are far from official. Into the game, Porter Wood's going to take a seat, much deserving. The coach, after that last collision, you get him out so he doesn't get hurt. He's already got 35, 40 points, who knows how many.
Yeah.
We'll figure that up at the end. But for him will come the freshman, the young freshman. Benson will come in for him. And, that's the odds. That's the heir apparent. With Porter Wood being gone next year, that's the heir apparent to that position right there. Stubbs will make a free throw. And indeed, Buckway did foul out. And again, we apologize for mispronouncing his name for the first part of this ball game. Fine young man, had a nice night tonight. Second shot by Stubbs, also good. 26-point lead now. Ball tried to pass it inside, stolen away by Stubbs. Topham down the far side, gives it off to Saylor. Saylor will back it back out of there. Reverse pivot, go down the lane. A shot from the corner on its way, no good. Rebound knocked around. Saylor saves it, kicks away outside to Topham. Great save by Saylor.
Good hustle by Parowan on the offensive boards on that.
Townsend with it. Now he'll come back outside. Drive down the lane, little drifter up and over the top, little one-handed push shot, no good. And on the attack now, Kierzuski. He'll give off to Hoosland. Hoosland from the corner, he'll make a 3. Now Saylor with it, being guarded there by Hoosland. 2 minutes and 10 seconds to go. Saylor will dribble down, kick back outside, now to the middle. To Benson. Far side Stubbs fakes the drive, back to Benson. Benson down in the corner. Saylor will drive the baseline. Go all the way through, keep the ball, kick it back outside. Goodman with it. Excuse me, that was Townsend. Benson with it. Reverse pivot. Topham will throw it up. Foul was on Armstrong, his second personal foul. And there'll be a timeout by St. Joseph's, you can see kind of by the body attitude of Armstrong. He knows.
He knows.
He's not nearly what he got the same energy he had before. But what a player, this Armstrong. He has been getting after it all over the court out here.
He's tried to keep him in of it.
And looking to see if he's a senior. He is a senior. So this good St. Joseph's team. Excuse me, Leighton. I got the wrong team. Not the first mistake I've made tonight, but maybe the worst.
Says he's a junior.
He's a junior, so we'll be seeing him again in the future. And they will be losing Chen, Garcia, Gavin Anderson. Also, Hoosland will be gone, and Palau will be gone, and David Ressa. So they got the core of their players coming back next year. This is a fine young team for St. Joseph's, and they got the core and a lot of the strength coming back. And so we'll be seeing them again, a good young team. But even younger still is Parowan, and they got a huge lead. And like we said, Porter Anderson is the only senior on the team. Porter Wood. And Saylor is the only junior. The rest of them are all freshmen and sophomores. So this is a team to be reckoned with for the next couple of years. And this year isn't over yet. So 1:49 to go. Lots of substitutes in the game now, especially for Parowan. We'll try to keep them to you. I know I'll mess them up, but we'll try. First shot finally rolls off. It died on the rim up there and just sat there. Finally rolled off. And quick shot by Anderson, no good. Rebound comes down in the hands of number 11, and that's Foster, Max Foster. Go inside to Anderson. Anderson reverse pivot, goes up and blocked by Benson. Rebound by Benson, stolen away by Anderson. And then Armstrong, stolen from him by number 23 in the game, Hutch Miller. And then Armstrong takes him down, fouls him, and it'll take Hutch Miller to the line with a chance to score some free throws here. It'll be a 1-on-1. Benson will come out of the game. In now for Parowan, number 12, Bo Millett.
He's also a freshman.
Another freshman. Well, what else would he be?
Yeah.
Also in the game for Parowan, and I don't have his number listed here, number 31. Have you got that?
31 is...
Shot by Miller is good. Having a hard time with that.
Easton says Easton. I don't know what his last name is for sure, but Easton Mundal? That doesn't sound right. It's Easton Gents. Easton Gents. Yes.
Those rosters are way off.
Yeah.
Second shot by Miller is also good. And bringing the ball up court now. This quick shot is made, no good. Miller with the rebound. Miller tries to bring it up to court. And I think now Armstrong's trying to just foul himself out now.
Fouled out a little bit of frustration there, looks like.
That'll be a fourth foul on him, I believe. It's kind of interesting he's still in the game. The coach ought to give him a hand and let him come out. Minute 20 on the clock. Hutch Miller back at the free throw line. He misses that one, but it's a two-shot foul now, so he'll still get another free throw. Also, Jackson Harper in for St. Joseph's. Second shot is up and good that time by Hutch Miller. 3 points in the game now, 3 straight free throws. Whoa, what a hustle play there by Saylor trying to steal the ball. Minute 18 left here in this game. And St. Joseph's down by 26. Hoosland with it. Cross court, stolen away. Who are they going to call this on?
Topham.
3 White. Topham had the ball, but he fended off the defender and got the offensive foul call at the same time. So Topham with his second personal foul. They're going to say it was a loose ball foul, not an offensive foul. And they're going to give free throws. The officials are having a discussion now about it. He's going to say loose ball. It'll put Max Forrester at the line for 2 shots. Shot is up. Ooh, nice high bounce. Finally rolls off the front of the rim. And into the game now, number 22, Drake Robinson. Probably another freshman. Drake Robinson.
Another freshman.
For Parowan. Shot is up and off again. And immediately Robinson gets a rebound. and having trouble. They finally throw it off St. Joseph defender. It'll be Parowan basketball. They still have Topham in the game. Looks like they're going to get him out there now. They ran Spencer Cheney in. Number 4 will come in for Topham. And Parowan's looking for a timeout with 1 minute and 3 seconds left, probably with all these subs in just to organize things, make sure they know where they're supposed to be. So
keep things on track.
We'll take the timeout with them. We'll be back.
Looking for an affordable education? Come check out Snow College. Snow has the lowest cost tuition and housing in Utah. In fact, you can live in student housing for less than staying in your parents' basement and attending a university. At Snow College, it's all about you, where you get an individualized education and one-on-one time with your professors in very small classes, even as freshmen taking general eds. Come check out Snow College and see why it's one of the best 2-year schools in the nation at snow.edu.
No matter how you connect, Centricom delivers fast, reliable internet and powerful whole-home mesh Wi-Fi throughout your home for intense gaming, easy sharing, and buffer-free streaming on every device all at once. With experts ready to help. Connect to faster internet. Connect with Centra Wi-Fi. Connect to now. Call or click Centricom.com to upgrade your internet today.
Welcome back. We have 1 minute and 3 left to go here in the basketball game with Parowan with a commanding lead, 78-52. And the basketball, a lot of subs in the ball game. Again, Parowan will be moving on into the state tournament next week. Quickly up the court now. Parowan moving the ball. They got it. Oh, a nice pass inside. Nice idea. Saved. Shot put up. It'll be number 12, Bo Millett. That was a great pass by number 31. Kind of a no-looker again. And again, I don't have his name. But nice job. And it'll put number 12 at the free throw line. Number 12 is Bo Millett, and he misses the first free throw. He'll get a second. And substitute in for Hutch Miller. He didn't want to come out, did he? Number 10, Jonas Johnson, comes in for him. He wasn't going to come out. Saad is missed. Rebounded by Garcia. Way ahead, quick pass ahead. Shot up, a three-point attempt off the back of the iron, no good. Rebound, nice rebound up high for it.
Johnson.
Is Johnson, and they try to go ahead with a quick one. Intended out there for number 22, but Drake Robinson, too big for him and out of bounds. So with 40 seconds left. Usually when you roll that, you got to roll it a lot farther than that. Hoosland with it, drives down the lane, kicks it back outside. Three-point attempt on the way, going to be short and off. And a foul on number 22 as he undercuts. Drake Robinson undercuts on the rebound. And some of this garbage time, a lot of free throws, a lot of fouls, a lot of mistakes. Kind of slows the thing down a little bit, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
At the line, number 32. And hits off the front of the rim. 32 is Jackson Harper with his first attempt. Misses that free throw. We'll have another. 33 seconds left. Rolls around in and falls back out again. Rebound again, Johnson. Does a nice job on the board, Jonas Johnson. Ball is knocked out of bounds, and it'll be Parowan basketball with 30 seconds left. Inbound, back in the corner. In trouble there, got to get it out of there. And traveling on number 31 for Parowan. And
Easton Gents.
Easton Gents. Ball will come in. Hoosland, give it off. Quick shot out of the corner. Nice shot by Garcia. Nick Garcia. And Roland Hall, or excuse me, St. Joseph's has some of their seniors still in there, giving one last shot at this thing. 11 seconds now. Cross back to Robinson. Up and under by number
Robinson.
Wow, Drake Robinson coming down the lane. Hit as he shoots it, scoops it up and in. The crowd goes crazy as he's a crowd favorite there. Drake Robinson with a 2 with a possibility of one more. He'll get a free throw here.
He'll be smiling the rest of the day, that kid. Look at his face.
He lit up the crowd too, and he makes the free throw. So Drake Robinson with some glory here at the end. 6 seconds left. Long pass down court, shot up. That's no good. Rebounded down inside. 1 second. No. And time runs out finally. Parowan wins 81-55, and they'll be advancing 81-55, your final score. And really was a close ball game through much of the first half. Finally, the second quarter, Parowan began to exercise their muscle and pulled out ahead on them and never looked back. And really, it went from a 10-point lead out to about a 26-point lead, and then vacillated between 19 and 26. But Parowan never really in trouble after that burst in the second quarter.
Parowan really the class of this game, I think. They may go pretty deep next week into the state tournament, I'm thinking.
And we've got unofficially Max Topham for about 33 points in the ball game. So great job by Topham, excuse me, Porter Wood. Yeah, him and Crew Stubbs and Max Topham. You know, they're the heart of that basketball team, and they certainly showed it again today. And again, Max Wood is the senior. The other's real young. You want to throw some final stats at him?
Final stats. Let's look at first at St. Joe's. Armstrong finished with 17 points. Krajewski with 3. Buckway 7. Shan had 8 points. Anderson with 4 points. Hoosland with 3. And Nick Garcia rounding out for 13 points for a total of 55 points for St. Joe's. For the Parowan Rams.
That's a nice offensive output, 55 points.
55 points is great.
It's enough to win 90% of your games, but they just were outclassed by Parowan.
Yes. For Parowan, finishing with 9 points, Nick Goodman. Sophomore point guard Max Topham had 11. Another sophomore, Crew Stubbs, with 17. Porterwood, obviously, senior for Parowan at 34. Incredible points. Shaden Benson, the freshman, with 4. Drake Robinson, the little freshman right there at the end, had an and 1 with 3. And finishing for Parowan, Hutch Miller with 3 for a total of 81 points.
Great output. Parowan moves ahead then. They will be playing at the 11-10 ball game Thursday at Weber State College in Ogden, Utah. That'll be the first round in the quarterfinals of the playoff. They will be playing the winner of the next game. That'll be Draper APA and Duchesne. And we'll be bringing you that. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll be back with that basketball game in about 10 minutes.